So this is the Apple Watch Ultra. In my opinion, the star of the show in this year's Apple September event. And here are my first impressions after using it for about a week. Alright, so let's get some things out of the way. The Apple Watch Ultra slots in above the newly released Apple Watch Series 8 and comes in at $800. It only comes in a cellular variant and only comes in one color, but that color is due to the fact that this watch is made of titanium and ceramic as opposed to the aluminum or stainless steel on the other Apple Watches. This essentially means it's stronger and less prone to scratching, making it great to take outside or even go skateboarding with. It comes with either the Alpine band, which is what I opted for, which has this cool G-loop situation here, the Ocean Band or the Trail Band, all of which have their own unique looks to them and attachment methods and are exclusive to the Ultra, at least for now. Each version has its own unique packaging too, really emphasizing the outdoorsy, active lifestyle of this watch. It even has a bright orange ring around the crown as well as a new bright orange button apparently called the Action button, which is basically a shortcut to whatever you want. Mine's currently set to the flashlight. And that's sort of Apple's approach with the Ultra. Instead of an $800 solid gold or super luxury bougie version of the watch, we got a very utilitarian, almost survivalist variant that was designed with active lifestyles in mind. Or maybe even extreme lifestyles in mind. And quite frankly, that's what sold me on it. I originally planned on getting a Series 8 to upgrade to from my old Series 4, but the more I looked at the Ultra, the more I realized I wanted something durable like my iconic G-Shock watches I wear all the time. Something that had all the functionality of a smartwatch, but was more built to handle being banged around or covered in whatever mud, ice, or dust I could throw at it. Now, to be fair, I've only had the watch for about a week, and unfortunately didn't pick it up until after my trip to San Diego, but so far the first things I immediately noticed were that the battery life on the Ultra is far better than any other smartwatch I've ever used. Hands down. Even with always on display turned on, I can easily get through 2 days without even thinking about charging it. The other thing I noticed was the size. This is the largest of the Apple Watches at 49 millimeters, making it really easy to read, even text or email if you're in a pinch. Not to mention using the on-screen keyboard, which really comes in handy when you leave your phone somewhere but need to send that all-important text. Of course, with a bigger watch comes a bigger overall frame, which depending on your wrist size may cause some discomfort. Personally, I didn't feel like the watch was ever uncomfortable to wear throughout the day, but wearing it to bed to track my sleep is a bit uncomfortable. It's a bit thicker than my Series 4 and sometimes hurts my wrist when I sleep, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, the bigger screen definitely is a benefit in my opinion if you use your Apple Watch to read and respond to texts or use it to see more than just the time. Speaking of the bigger screen, the glass on the Ultra is flat as opposed to curved. It doesn't affect anything besides the look, but it does make it feel a bit blocky when compared to the other watches. As a matter of fact, the display actually sits up off the rest of the frame, making this unique shape where your antenna line goes. It doesn't bother me any, but for those of you looking for a more clean, executive look, you might have mixed feelings. There's also a new raised section near the crown to help protect it from impacts and or debris from getting into the crown or power button. Overall though, I'm excited to see how it holds up to tons of day-to-day use and even a few trips out of the house to really put it to the test. But that's going to do it for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, and as always, subscribe to see more content like this. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram to stay up to date on all things 24 Concept. Until then, see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, my glasses? So these are my Gamer Advantage super dope glasses. You can actually check the link in the description if you find yourself needing a pair of glasses. Even if you don't have a prescription. They help you sleep better. They help you look better. And they're going to help you live that extreme lifestyle that you want to pretend to live. Just like me. Yeah. Gamers. Gamers? Gamers? Gamers. We love it. You should go click one of the other videos. It's kind of awkward that you and I are just kind of sitting here. You good? You want to talk about it? Okay. All right, cool. I'm just checking on you, man. All right. Cool. Bye now.